welcome. Thanks for watching. This is episode 4 of Disco Elysium, where we are trying to solve a murder and trying to get ourselves out of an alcoholic spiral at the same time. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. And without further ado, let's get into the episode. So, last time we discovered that there was someone we could potentially speak to as a witness, and we are going to pick up where we left off. We went through the apartment building here, spoke to the old lady, raffled through some things, and now we're here on the balcony in front of, I think it's door number 28. So let's see.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Okay.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Right.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
I mean, we just spoke to the guy, so he should be there.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
It is evening. It's 6:30.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Okay. Why not just tonight? At 9. It's 2.5 hours.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
Okay.
Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Okay, well, that's anticlimactic. I was fully prepared to go in there and have a chat. Alright, well then, I suppose we have to leave. So, question. I still don't have a place to sleep. I mean, am I gonna sleep? Am I gonna sleep on the, what's it called? The, bench outside? That is scary. Let's see what we've got in our journal now. Okay, visit apartment 28 sometime after 2100 hours to see if anyone's home. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we have to go there the next day or if we can do it day 1, just after 9, because it's, I mean, it's still early enough. Alright, so what else do we have to do here? Let's see. Find out who is in the union box. God has told you some unruly union men gather in the mess hall in the whirling in rags. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them, okay? So we can't do that yet. The pissing competition. Apparently there was a pissing match between Precinct 41, yours, and Precinct 57, Kim's. Ask him about this after the initial inspection of the dead body is done. Okay, so we can't do that yet either. Inspect the body hanging in the backyard of the whirling in rags. This is a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Okay, but we've done that already, haven't we? Let's go back there. See what we've missed. Actually, hang on, I just realized I've got a damn flashlight in my hand. We don't need the flashlight right now. And what we do need are the gloves. I'm gonna keep the bag in my hands. Let's see. Yeah. Okay.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Okay, so this is exactly the same we had before. There's nothing new. So we have inspected it. We somehow need to get it down from there, though. So who are we going to speak to? Interesting. I have no idea what we're going to do in the meantime. I mean, I don't even have a place to stay, so how are we going to pass the time? It was tab, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, or right click, for that matter. Taking food out of our mouths, just afraid because we're better than you. Yeah, I don't really see... Huh. Spoken to everyone there. Spoken to this guy, who seems very cool. Spoke to everyone here. Huh. Looks to me like we're gonna have to just pass the time. Let's chat to Kim, hear what he has to say.
Yes?
Nothing really new. You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an observation. What if I want to work this case alone? Beat it, you're cramping my style. No, we need Kim. We don't even have a memory at this point. I don't even know what my name is. Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
Okay. What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
Is that a play on what the player does with the character? How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
You're kidding me. Why containers? Okay then. That's racist. I don't... Why is it racist? I don't prioritize containers. You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Alright.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Okay, can we go over the preliminary info again?
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
Okay, yeah, well then we've gone through all of it now.
There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Oh, imagine that.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
But is it though? Mega cool, I've heard enough.
Okay then. Was there anything else you wanted to know?
No, thanks, Kim.
Good.
We've got everything. I mean, there's lots I want to know, but you can't tell me, so let's stick with this stuff. You know. Alright. I'm a slight bit stuck here. I'm not sure where to go or who to speak to or anything. Let's go back inside. See if anyone else has anything to say.
Hello again, sweetie.
Okay, so it's only the old cringe stuff that's left. How'd you like to roll with me? Ugh. Because she's in a wheelchair. Get it? Okay, we've spoken to the chef. I wonder if Garte has anything new to say.
Can I help you?
I'm not gonna tell him I'm gonna sing karaoke. Okay. Well then, in that case...
The door is closed.
Okay, knock.
There is no answer.
Oh,
You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside.
okay.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
This guy and his existential crisis. I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. Swallow the emotion. You're a man, swallow the emotion. Let's swallow the emotion for now, because this is just sad.
The door is closed.
Okay, let's leave. They're showering, so let's just give them time. I believe that's the girl we spoke to that was smoking here. Interesting that we can't knock on that door. We just automatically try the handle. Okay. Now.
The fan stands still.
What if we pull on the light bulb now?
The lights are on.
Okay. Pull on the
The
fan.
switch must be broken because nothing happens.
Okay, so now the fan's broken. I broke everything in this room. Okay, the lights are on, but I'm not seeing anything new here. Let's see this.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
No time to rest yet. So can I sleep here when it's nighttime? I don't know. I have no clue. Let's look at the mirror again.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Electrochemistry, interfacing. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Okay, let's try again. Let's try this.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Oh boy. Okay, let's try this one.
It belongs in the new,
Ah.
the third decade of the current century.
Actually
Enough time
succeeded at
passed from
28%.
the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Disco happened. Right.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million.
Guillaume le Million. Okay.
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Guillaume le Million. Okay.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Okay, so that's where it came from. So I adopted it. Why? And I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. How long ago was the new? Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? How long ago was the... why did I adopt it?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
How long ago was the new?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
20 years is a long time. Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Right, okay.
Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
That is so dumb. Oh, the cringe. Alright, I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
No, the origin. Oh, 18, so it's physically impossible. Oh, okay, hang on. Let's do this. Let's get the... Is it the pry bar?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face.
Chain cutters. Okay, hang on. Oops. We have to use the chain cutters. How do you use chain cutters? That's weird. How do you use chain cutters to fix a
hangs
faucet?
on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Ooh. Let's try again.
The faucet is quite terrible.
We succeeded.
But you just might be able to twist its parts into place.
With chain cutters, how does that work?
You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops.
Okay.
Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose.
Still don't understand how you fix the leaking faucet with chain cutters, but okay.
The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Ooh. No more steam, no the origin, so this is improving little by little. Electrochemistry 3. Okay. What changed? Ah, Guillaume Le Million. Guillaume Le Million. Now, this just gives us Head in the Clouds, which is -1 logic. Why would I want that? -1 composure, -1 authority. I don't see a point in researching things that reduce my stats. I mean, you're welcome in the comments to tell me whether I should or not, but this seems like a bad idea. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, let's go outside again. See, there really is nothing else here. We did have a previously undiscovered interaction, so that's cool. Yeah, nothing. I wish the tips on the loading screens were visible a little bit longer because I can't read that fast. And it's not that I'm a slow reader. Okay. Alright, now I kind of feel like I want to barge into this sealed up, or curtained up, I should say, room. Ooh. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. That's cool. Okay, now where are we going? Ooh, hang on. Fingerless gloves. +1 electrochemistry. Okay. Interesting. That's cool, so that will give us a little bit of a boost at the mirror. Ooh, hang on. I missed some things here. Another bottle. This is the pawn shop, right? Oh, Nosophed, nice. Yeah, this is the pawn shop, so... What's this? I didn't interact with this
boomboxes on
before.
the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
Okay.
This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite.
Inland Empire. Okay.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Tja, what I really want to know is, could this device come handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
You sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
Dude, how can you not like music?
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
Right. Don't like music? What do you like then?
The stuff I record myself. Silverware shaking in drawers as motor cars race by. Nocturnal animals climbing on the roof. Airship rotors. That kind of thing.
So he likes white noise.
Maybe you should ditch music as well. Get into these more experimental sounds he's describing.
Okay, I don't have money for stereos, so let's just leave that for now. What's this?
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the streetlight.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
So someone stole a street light and sold it to the pawn shop. What the heck?
This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Is that a street light?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Where do you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
Okay.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans in so the pawnbroker doesn't hear. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like someone stole a street light. What the
I
hell?
have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
Yeah, I guess so. How much for the street light?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Are you out of your mind? There's one like this, just like that on every corner. Even taking into account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep. 700 sounds about right. I imagine it wasn't easy sawing off that street lamp. Now let's go with option 2.
There's also the matter of rewiring. But the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
Okay, well, we do not have anything near 700 real, so let's just leave it. Let's see. Why do I keep getting... Oh, right. This one I did pick up, so this time there was something to look at. Okay, we have gone through everything in the pawn shop. Let's see. Right, we have inspected these. Yeah, those are the clothes. What's this?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
Okay.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
This guy's accent. Rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Wow. What's the point of having sunglasses if they're going to melt in the sun?
Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils.
Oof.
UV magnifier.
Okay.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Conceptualization formidable, but it's a 58% chance. But again, maybe you can find some interesting sunglasses in the box. Yes. Ah, I see. A pair of water blue shades. The writing on the left temple says sub-insulindic rendezvous. Sub-insulindic rendezvous. The frame appears to be hand-carved out of bone.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
The first time the street vendor's voice trails off as he watches you inspect the glasses. Try them on.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue. The poetry in this game. Good grief.
Yes, but they also make your soul quiver like jello, so deep.
Inland Empire.
Wow, officer! You look so cool!
The street vendor has picked up his pace again as you observe the world through deep sea-tinted lenses.
And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
Let's see what Kim says. Kim, what about these?
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
Taking it seriously.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
Look like a blind musician. What's his name? Oh, me and names. Like Roy Orbison. Give me those shades you recommended. Okay. Ah, well, let's take him.
A
Why
man
not?
who knows his style. Much respect.
Alright. Let's put on the shades. Why not? Now we got shades on. Ooh. Now we should be able to walk into the room where the light is burning our corneas without potentially dying. Okay, so this was the shop with the girl that has the... She's reading the magazine. We've cleared that out. Let's see. I'm still not sure how to get here. So I clearly can't get there from here. Okay. Interesting. There's stuff on the roof. Can you actually get roof access? Oh. Let's talk to this guy.
Your
Again.
body continues to betray your degeneracy.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Puff out your chest. Still say nothing. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get into the harbor.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as he was smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Okay. Wait, Al Ghul? Smell your breath. Kim, is it really so bad? I'm guessing it's pretty bad. You're right, I'm an alcoholic. I'm an alcoholic now. I need to enter the harbor. I don't have a problem with Al Ghul. I just drink a little on the weekends. Enough. I need you to open the door to the harbor. Wait, Al Ghul?
Yes, Al Ghul.
He means alcohol.
Do you mean alcohol?
Correct. My small skull self.
He nods approvingly.
Al Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison. A parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
Interesting.
Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for 10,000 years.
The Ilmaran people did not invent alcohol. It existed since the Neolithic.
This is a fabrication that alchemists of Yizot and Bashir and their Rolam Al Ghul have fed your people. Go on believing in it, race loser.
Race loser. Oh, wow. I didn't think that's how history works.
Why don't you have another drink? Your features are not yet congenitally deformed enough.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Measurehead.
The babe looks at him with eyes full of admiration that transcends the merely sexual. Okay. Right, I'm a servant of the old ghoul, but I still need to enter the harbor. I don't have a problem with the old ghoul, I just drink a little on the weekends. Enough, I need you to open the door to the harbor.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
What is this guy on?
Show him the ham still got it. Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
That fat racist over there pointed the racist lorryman. You're just him after pumping some iron. Actually, I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them. I mean, I've got 2 HP. That seems like a bad idea. I'm the police and I need you to comply now. The race stuff is not important here. I just need you to help me do my job, please. Let's take it easy, because I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
Okay.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
Okay.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Oh, I kind of feel like he's talking about reality right now.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
Be superseded.
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
I mean, I don't know if I really care about her opinion.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
I don't want to coerce this guy because he is gonna beat me up. Come on, I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back, push him out of the way. You're right about all this. Now I just need you to let me go into the harbor.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
Eesh.
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Holy moly.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Wouldn't that mean I have to become a Seminese supremacist myself?
Well, not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
Okay, whoa. What? Well, not as such. What do you do with mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist. What? You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? Know anything about this mug? Show him the mug. What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean? Huh. Interesting. Physical instrument. That's not going to happen. You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? Know anything about this mug?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Put this into the trash lately.
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
Interesting. It's a bit of a overreaction there, buddy.
He had nothing to do with it.
Are you sure about that? What do those tattoos of yours mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures toward the lorryman down the street.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you? You're right, that's craniometrics perfection. My race does not stand a chance. Say nothing. Interesting. Let's push back a little.
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry, just an observation.
This guy is just burn after burn after burn. Holy shit.
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs.
Okay. Well, we're evil apes after all.
This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Interesting, so one of my ancestors was Sur-la-Clé and the other Vesper?
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
Oh, damn. Holy moly. Again with the burns. You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eyes towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Ah. Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life? You keep telling yourself that. I'm sorry, of course, I understand now deeper. Let's push a little.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
Naivistic communists.
Also, to serve is noble. takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
I'm no communist.
Of course you are, Revacholian man. The failure of communism to challenge the world order is the core of your race fate. All around you, the fruits of its defeat. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted disease. Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
Youth culture does not affect my thinking. I said I'm not a communist. I don't know who I am, but that's one thing I know. Gotten it from disco, actually. It's true, I'm a rock and roll star and a rebel.
Of course it does. You are a degenerate individualist and a rock and roll rebel. A pawn of international finance, just like the rest of your ham-colored race.
Ham-colored?
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Go ask who are the Seminoles. I don't really know who the Seminoles are. I've recently experienced head trauma. Wonderful, I need to enter the harbor now on police business. Wonderful, we're done with this line of inquiry. Okay, I'll ask, who are the Seminoles?
The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So you did not come from the islands?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
Okay, buddy. So you're not really Seminoles, you're just from Revachol?
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Seminoles strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world.
Culture. Okay.
You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting into the harbor.
Kim, what do you think about this?
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
That will be our lucky racist. How do you know there will be a next racist? I like the previous racist better, actually. That'll be our lucky racist.
Grant us 3 wishes.
Okay.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits, a protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone.
Okay.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
I bet Kim could kick this guy's ass.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Yes, I noticed. Conceptualization. Subscribe to his advanced race theory. I mean, I've got a high chance of success here. But subscribe to his advanced race theory or leave. There's no one knocking him out. So if I subscribe to his advanced race theory, going by everything that's been said, that means I'm going to become some kind of flaming racist, but what does that mean, really? I don't know. It's such a high success check. Huh. I don't know what this will do. Let's leave for now. I don't want to take chances. Okay. We are going... Let's see. This guy we've spoken to. Now we've got this mission again. Okay, somehow that worked. Nobody else to speak to here. Journal. Oh, map. Backyard wall. Conceptualization is impossible. Electrochemistry at the mirror is impossible. Alright. What is this? Oh, okay, that's just a locked door.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Let's leave the mailbox. Yeah, so I really don't have much else to do here. Okay, well, let's... I feel like making trouble.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as
Rip
if
them apart.
taunting you.
This time for real.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Okay.
I warned you! You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding!
Sure. Let's get our flashlight out again. I'm gonna get rid of that and grab the flashlight. Interesting. Oh. I thought she would be reacting more violently, but okay. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. Oh, right, these like things that you put over your head. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man, okay.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Good grief.
Only an echo. No one is there.
Broke into the communal apartment. Okay, so that's a +1. Pain threshold challenging. Break down the door. Ow.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
My shoulder. Oh god, try breathe normally. This really wasn't the best idea, was it? I deserve this. My body deserves to suffer for being this weak and disappointing. Is that blood I'm seeing? Rub your forehead. Please don't cry, please don't cry. Slap your face, I don't want anyone to see me cry. I deserve this. My body deserves to suffer for being this weak and disappointing.
Are you alright?
The lieutenant
Pretty intense.
steps closer.
I must admit.
What is going on there?
No,
Are you
Sip.
really trying to break down the back door?
I am actually.
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
Okay, fine. We'll leave it for now. That was funny though. Bro's got a friggin' let's heal ourselves. It's raining again. This poor girl. I wish she could just go inside. Let me just put my flashlight away. Okay. Huh. So I'm thinking we'll probably not be able to speak to the guy in the apartment today. Probably have to wait for tomorrow. But what do we do in the meantime? This is still closed. Let me get the crowbar back in my hand. Okay, so I don't know. I'm unsure. Okay, let's go. Ooh, hang on. Did we check this out before? No, we did not. Signal blue naval coat. +1 suggestion. Interesting. So we have this one on at the moment. +1 conceptualization. +1 suggestion. A naval coat. Okay, cool. Let's keep that on for now. Huh. Okay, we're not going to bother with those.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to try and figure out what on earth I'm supposed to do. I'll probably cut out a lot of just wandering around trying to see who I'm supposed to talk to. And Then we'll see where we go from there. I'm obviously missing something, but it's definitely not very obvious. Now let's see if there's anything at the
Inside,
police
you see
car
a
yet.
set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel
Fingers are one of the
preheater
steering
gauge.
levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Huh. Kim, how do I turn on the headlights?
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
I turn, you press start, it's next to
He's
the preheater.
downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Press engine start.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canema comes to life with a whiny growl.
I love this sound effect. Dashboard lights up with an orange glow. Rounds per minute gauge jumps in the engine of the Capri Canema. Comes to life with a whiny growl. Press the button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay. Read the watermarks. Oh, get in front of Kanema's headlights to read the halogen watermarks in your ledger. This may yield some information about who you are. Oh, okay. Close the door. This doesn't bring anything new to light here, does it? No. Okay, let's go into our inventory. Items, no, interact. Damaged ledger. Interact.
The ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Yes, ew. Browse the case files again.
Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files, commit to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachol, Precinct 41, Jamrock Quarter.
This is a stupid thing to say. Kim, all my cases employ a naming convention similar to what we used on ours. Yes, because that's why we used the... Are you stupid?
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Read a case file.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
Takes about half an hour to piece one together using the system you've devised. Okay, the next world mural.
It's relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne.
Okay.
Cause of failure, rent too high. The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class."
Okay.
People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case.
Okay.
The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Okay.
The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3.
Okay.
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options.
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rumbling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options. I mean, I don't see it as much as a mural as I see it as just defacing whatever. I don't know what it looks like. Is it actually art or is it just crappy? Let's remove it.
Staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority.
Okay.
And that love truly is possible in the next world for new people. And it is too late for us.
Okay. I must have voted and possibly even lobbied to remove the thing because I didn't believe in that rubbish one bit. All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. The middle class are not to be blamed, it's human nature. I like it, but can't we wreak havoc on other nations instead? Why? Why do you want to go to other nations? I mean, I guess it is human nature.
Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done?
The unsolvable case?
AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in Jamrock, know it's unsolvable.
Okay.
Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration.
Okay.
The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which, in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression.
Couldn't we just keep them off the streets?
You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your own home? No, Leslie and Burke are on the corner of Main Street and Perdition, because that's where the action is. Can you keep yourself off the streets?
Okay, logic. I mean, take it easy now.
Threatening, fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years. It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing?
Public indecency.
Good. You're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day when Burke takes a swing at your ledger. He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. You're drunk out of your mind on potent Pilsner. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face. Then you proceed to beat him unconscious with it.
Holy shit, okay.
In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke.
The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who is at this point is tending to Burke. Huh?
He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore.
Oh, shit. What?
Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved.
I mean, little bit of police brutality to solve the case. What? Oh.
Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one?
I mean, I guess. Let's keep going while we're at it. The square bullet hole murders.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
I don't think that's a bullet hole, but...
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
Sequence killer?
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? Don't worry. One day.
One day. Okay.
One day you may still catch the man with the square gun.
Square gun. The couch in an unexpected location.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on it.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it, in the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young and they thought they looked cool on it. They actually looked like assholes. They looked really cool like models. They looked really cool like a rock band. Huh. Let's say they looked really cool like a rock band.
Yes, as you said here, insufferable rock and roll assholes. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or whatever it was. They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves on it and smoked cigarettes and drank coffee because they felt it's intellectual.
Weirdos.
Cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up, and you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved.
No wonder this guy was drinking himself into a stupor. This is the type of shit he had to deal with every day. Did I ever catch those guys?
No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real job to do. What next?
Okay, murder at the hookah parlor.
Murder. Tum at the hookah parlor was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead. Of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the hookah parlor.
Are you sure about that? Wait, how?
Beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang members when him and his partner JM, only initials mentioned, answered a call one night. It's a sad story, and it isn't really represented in your case files. Stop stalling and get to the murder at the hookah parlor.
Okay, on with the murder.
Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve. Was doing it solo. Said it was a real nutcracker, a real brain twister. Was on it for, like, a month. The captain got impatient. Shit or get off the pot, Mills.
Shit or get off the pot. Okay, so JM is the guy. Now, Joseph Mills, partner JM. Huh? I'm confused. Him and his partner JM. Joseph Mills and his partner JM. Huh? Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve, was doing it solo. Said it was a real nutcracker, a real brain twister, was on it for like a month. Captain got impatient. Shit or get off the pot, Mills.
Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory, as outlandish as they seemed. Still couldn't solve the murder at the hookah parlor. Tough case, he said. Toughest he's ever had.
Wait, was Joseph Mills a good cop?
No, he was awful. Awful sense of humor, too. The worst jokes you've ever heard.
Ugh.
Really rapey. Still, he'd been on it for months now. Said it was the final case. Said it was uncrackable. That murderer vanished into thin air. That goddamn hookah parlor was all he talked about.
Okay.
Okay, so the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor. You know, those places where you go and smoke bubblegum-flavored vapor all day.
Can you get high off it?
No, it's soot and water vapor. It doesn't do anything.
Soot and water vapor. Ugh. How do you pull that into your lungs? Really stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, young man in his 20s found with his skull busted open, right on the floor of the hookah parlor, in the middle of the day. No one else is in there. Only client that day. In perfect health, too. Some kind of movie producer.
Interesting.
No one enters. No one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning, all noon, like he usually does. He's a regular. No calls, nothing. Just sucking on the hookah until 15:45. Then bam, he's dead on the floor with his skull busted open, blood everywhere. What happened? How can it be?
I mean, didn't he just fall?
Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin. Movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. Nothing fits. Eerie. Man just dropped dead. So you go to the parlor. You see cushions around the table. Table's low, heavy, really sharp edge.
That was my first thought. He sucked hookah, stood up, passed out, and hit his head on the table and died.
See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply, and you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom.
And what was he doing there for 6 hours?
Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? I don't know. Trying to come up with a movie script, maybe. Anyway, that was Murder at the Hookah Parlor. Joseph Mills wasn't a good detective, and about 30 minutes has passed, piecing it together. Next.
Okay, we can revisit that.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Put the ledger away. Yeah, so it didn't really help much to switch the headlights on. Let's have a chat with
We should think about calling it
Kim?
today, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
Yeah, I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet.
You should take care of that then.
But I didn't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Okay.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Thanks, Kim. Okay, pay for damages. Try negotiating with the cafeteria manager. Alright. Let's try. Let me just do this. Ooh, look a little. Oh crap, I wanted to do this as well. Let's put that back on. Yeah, that looks much better. Sorry buddy. Garte.
Can I help you?
Okay, I'm supposed to talk to him, but I don't really have other options here. So about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
Okay. I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Okay. I'll pay back tomorrow. I'm an honest cop. It's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing this stupid money game. Come on, man. After everything I've been through, not gonna pull the sympathy card. That's not gonna work. Kim is about to say something. Let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However,
He adjusts his glasses.
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and
He stops mid-sentence. Yes, I know.
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze.
Kim's a real one.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Hold on, I still have my key, you know.
Good luck trying to use it.
He taps his foot against the metal box installed in the back of the counter.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Oof. Look, I can't blame the guy, honestly. Kim has offered to help go to his motor carriage in front of the whirling. But also, We still have lights on the car, I think. Yeah. No, man. Stop.
As you
Stop.
hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent
Oh.
hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
Okay, so this is what we were supposed to see. As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Right, look around you.
You catch a faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the distance. Sounds. Two men engaged in a drunken argument, followed by the closing of some distant window.
Ah, Martinez at night.
He smells the air and says, "Where are we on this?"
Let me see. Right here.
He says his finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
Oof. Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
Good grief. What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3? That's it?
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean? Onto the dots on the watermark.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
Interesting. So, my guy wasn't just a waste of space cop. He was actually a cop that did a lot of work.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Wait, 18 years I've done this? Got drunk like a megastar? I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else. I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. Do you really think I have any idea? Wait, 18 years I've done this?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. Maybe he wasn't a drunk before? Huh. I mean, I don't want to be rude to Kim. Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else.
No shame in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes after a long day of doing this, I even envy it. Let's move on, shall we?
Okay.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see. Wow, more than 200.
That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I mean, 200 cases over the course of 18 years, that's more than 10 cases a year, so that's practically a case a month. Now that I think about it, is it good or not? I don't know. I'd have thought there would be more.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Wow, so my man actually used to be a really good cop. What happened, dude? Wow, that's... Jeez. I don't think I can ever re-become this person. What's the last number? So you're saying he used to be a super cop? Come on. I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
So I'm a killer. I was expecting a higher number, honestly, and that's not too many. I mean, three people dead, but in 18 years, that's like 1 every 6 years. That's not too bad.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obviously a lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers. He was a really good cop, man. Like, seriously. What the heck? How did you become who you are now, dude?
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
Declining to elaborate. Alright.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
He gives you a meaningful look. So maybe the years just caught up with him. All the crap he dealt with.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the yellow gloves.
Okay.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Oh my word, he's actually being sincere. That's funny. Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay. Let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
He presses a remote control on the key. A remote control on the key. Actual remote controlled headlights in a car in the 50s. That's crazy.
You now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Okay, I'm still getting tutorial messages. I wonder, before we do anything else, I want to check something out. I know he said tomorrow night, but what if we just go there now? Let's see. Oh. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. Okay, so now we have... Oh, so there's other things happening when it's nighttime.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced.
Okay, not.
No one answers.
We should return tomorrow.
Okay. Alright, cool. So it has to be tomorrow. That's fine. I just took a chance. Hang on. Did we check out everything in this place? Pretty sure we did. Yeah. Ooh, hang on. There's something new. Waves crashing in the darkness. Okay. Balcony? She's still here.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
See, this is the thing now, like, it's triggering the empathy in me because what is her story? Don't you have a real home? Obviously not. It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
The inspiration will come to her once hell is set loose on the streets. It's too calm right now.
She's obviously not a miner. She was just being facetious. Do you have a real home? Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
She replies wistfully, looking around. Huh. Touché. Let's say this for the lols.
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
Oof. Okay. We'll have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
Okay, catch you later, Cindy. I don't know, I feel sorry for her. Darn it, there's nothing here. Okay, let's go outside. Let's go back to the car, seeing as... What are these kids still doing here? It's almost midnight. Guys, don't you have a place to sleep? I'm glad to see poor Annette isn't standing out in the cold anymore, at least. Only because the shop's closed. Let's have a chat with the gardener quickly, seeing as it's nighttime.
I can't believe it's snowing again.
It rains, then it snows, then it stops.
It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
It's so late and you're still here.
I'm a night hawk. What can I say?
And she flashes a smile.
She's still here because you're still here.
Right.
You don't have to stay because of us.
I like the city at night, don't you?
She looks into the darkness and smiles again. Okay, I have to run. Okay, we wanted to look at the car, see what Kim had in mind.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Oh, buddy.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Look at the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
Dude.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
Okay, so it's not his hubcaps, he confiscated them. I'm not gonna grill him about it. What are those things?
They are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
Okay. Thanks, Kim.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they're mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
It's okay, don't worry. We're not gonna mess up your car. Pay for damages. Okay, now we have to go to the pawn shop. We're getting somewhere. Items. Radiant spinners. Alright, let's see. No, I think... where do we go? Here? I think so. Oh, interesting. Now nothing here is interactable because it's nighttime. That's cool. Let's chat to the guy at the pawn shop quickly. I mean, this guy doesn't sleep apparently, but sure.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
You do know that it's not really a fine night. The weather's terrible. How come you're still open? It's cool that you're still open. Big city vibes.
The pawn shop is always open.
Interesting. There's something I'd like to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
The lieutenant steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesque banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
Okay, that sounds like a good deal.
Or jumped, I assure you.
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer.
Yay, I can pay the guys back.
Business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
He takes the cash then turns to you.
Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest goes in his pocket.
The rest is
Thanks, Kim.
To compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Aww. He wanted to put them on his car. I'm sorry, buddy.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't know if I want to sell these because I don't know if there's anything. I don't have anything to sell.
Another time, perhaps.
I wanted to ask about my missing gun again.
Sure thing.
Okay, thanks for the review.
Sure,
Let's talk
man.
about something else. I've other business to take care of now. Thanks, man. Kim, I am so sorry about your hubcaps, dude. I feel so bad right now. But your car doesn't need hubcaps. It looks cool, man. Aww. God. Hello, God. Got something for you.
Can I help you?
It's about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
Yes, I have your money.
Well.
Here's 130 real. Slam the bills down on the counter. I hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. Yeah, we'll be polite because they didn't do anything to deserve this bullshit.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
See, that's all he wanted. He didn't want all kinds of bullshit. He's just frustrated, the poor guy. But how much is the nightly bill, though?
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Thanks, dude.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
His entire attitude changed just because everything's paid up. It's like, dude, I still feel like ass because I broke your skua, I trashed the room, broke the window. Wish I could fix those. Goodbye. What does the journal say? Find money for rent and pay God. Okay, so I've got 14 real right now. Sorry, Kim, I just want to quickly go sell these bottles that I collected because I have a few of them, I think. And I do need to get some more money. I did not expect this. Ah, okay. I mean, I should have expected that. Okay, so let us... I think... Let's level up quickly. I want to see what happens when you fill those little blocks. I've got one skill point at the moment, though. Let's level up logic. What is... Okay, so it doesn't tell me what it does. It's just 9 now. Okay, let's not do that then. Encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, visual calculus, inland empire, authority, esprit de corps. Huh. Savoir-faire. Sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. The artwork is so crazy. Perception and eye coordination. See, so I've got all of these pretty low. Electrochemistry. Oof, no. Shivers. Half-light. Don't let the world kill you. Volition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Inland empire, empathy, understand others, work your mirror neurons. I think I'm gonna level up my empathy because it's a really important skill as a detective. Okay, accept. Alright. Telling me we can actually sleep? Oh.
Yes?
Okay.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Yeah. Good night, Lieutenant. Thanks for the help, buddy.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Okay, sure.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Shut up. How did you get so cool, Kim? I kind of want to say that because he is a cool guy.
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
No.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
No, I don't want to pick up smoking. Right then, the debrief.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we didn't even look at the body.
I mean, we looked at it, but we couldn't get near it because it stinks so much.
And there's still much to do at the crime scene too. We didn't search it thoroughly enough.
Okay.
He would have put all of this more harshly, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably because he's afraid that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
Oh, man. Don't worry, Kim, I'll be in much better shape tomorrow. It's all part of the plan, starting from the outside and working back toward the scene of the murder. Sorry I couldn't do more today, I'm just not a very good cop, am I? Say nothing, just look at the city. Don't worry, Kim, I'll be in much better shape tomorrow.
I look forward to that. As for the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
Right.
We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Yeah, I gathered as much.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. You gotta stand up pretty
I figured out you could WASD with shift and then you run, so I run. Sorry, buddy. Yes, it's part of the Jamrock Shuffle. I don't like to waste time, you know, my mind moves fast. The rest has to try to keep up. I'm training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, that's how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
I mean, not just his age, but his state as well.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
He looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles suddenly. So what are our powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Oof. 1,000? Why not more? Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Okay.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Of course it does. Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Ravachol.
Alright, it's not a business. Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
Okay.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
I see, and if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Obviously. What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government, and the moral intern, more broadly.
Okay.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Ravachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Okay. Let's say it was the citizens of Ravachol. Let's say it was the coalition government. Or say nothing. Perhaps it's better to say we were allowed to form. Let's say it was the citizens of Ravachol.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Right.
Or if they think you do.
The moral intern, what is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here. Point to your head.
Okay. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
Okay. What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual.
Yeah, and obviously it's a bit of a... it's not exactly honest.
Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
I mean, if Kim likes them, they can't be too bad. Better than the damn unions, anyway.
That's another leitmotif associated with moralism.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
I have an opinion on the moral intern? Why would I have an opinion?
Do you?
Things are bad out there. Point to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police river patrol. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting bourgeois rights. Matter silently, immigrants, liberal kids, fucking men are turning into women. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it. I mean, I kind of do agree with the first one.
In fact, we would need them even if you didn't in that way. We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Yeah, but the vigilantes sound bad.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez. Most of them, at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
Okay, say nothing, just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
Yeah, that sucks. And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. We won't change anything here. What the people need is stronger leadership that would put everyone in line. I mean, stronger leadership isn't really the question. They need good leadership, not these corrupt union trash. I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Okay, well. See you in the morning, Kim. Take care, man. Oof.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Dude, that doesn't even look like... It doesn't even look like a bed. Should we get rid of our clothes and stuff so we can just sleep in our underwear?
The bed is cold and not...
Okay, crawl in.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Oh, that's our first night. Took me long enough to get here.
And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
Oh, sleep doesn't come. But I want to sleep. Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Oh, roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Yeah, this isn't gonna help anyone. No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
You're dreaming. Oh hell. Why did I take his clothes off? What is going on? Now he's in his underwear outside. Oh no. Oh shit. Wow.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
Oh, this is dark. Bloated corpse of a drunk. What is this? I remember nothing, and I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die. Holy shit. What is this? I remember nothing. I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die. What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I remember nothing. Or I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry.
You don't remember shit.
Tell me. Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
Oof. Okay.
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
One second, something I just realized. Harry. I've got a name. My name's Harry. Dude, why are you being so vulgar? I left?
Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go.
Oof.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
Wow, okay.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I've seen you before.
No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
Okay. I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
Oh.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type? And what? No.
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
No wonder my guy was drinking himself into oblivion. That's what you have in your head every night you're trying to sleep. Harry, bro. Feeling any better, bro?
Good going, buddy.
Is that how it's gonna be now when I close my eyes?
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening? And no, that's not it. Really, I feel super good. Sure as hell didn't look like he feels good. That little portrait down there doesn't look like he feels good.
That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
No, we're not going drinking.
Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
No, I can take this. I'm not going to go for looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
That's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Well, I saw what I did with it, so go to hell. Okay, let's get dressed. +1 logic, -1 authority. Okay. Get the necktie back on. Orange bum hat. Okay. I think I'm gonna call the episode right here, because it's been over 2 hours. We actually made some progress for the first time, some actual progress, and we had some insane nightmares. Oh my word. I can see where this is going, and it's pretty scary, but I'm curious. Thanks so much for watching. I can't wait to carry on, but it's late and I have to call the episode now. I'll see you here next time. Take care. Cheers.